Hey everybody, Sarah Moore here, and I am really excited to make this video. It's going to be one of those what I've been warming, but because it is the pre-holiday harvest time, I have to make a video halfway between September and share with you all the wax that I've already warmed just in the first 2 weeks of September. So bear with me. It's going to be kind of weird because, of course, the first 2 weeks of September, I warmed all the new wax from the new fall winter catalog. I loved these, and I already did a video recapping my thoughts on them, so we're not going to waste our time with that, right? So we did Dashing, Fall Feeling, Palo Santo and Cinnamon. There's a whole separate video for these 10. You can find out what my thoughts were on these. They were great. I'm super impressed with the 10 new scents that Scentsy released for the fall winter catalog for 2023. They are, depending on when you're watching this, all still currently available. And I was really impressed with the 10 of them. So check out that other video, and you can see an in-depth review of all of those. The other scents that I warmed for the last 2 weeks are going to include the Harvest collection and then some other random ones that I threw in there because you can warm what you want, right? From the Harvest collection, we have Cashmere and Leaves. This was probably the strongest, spiciest one of the 5, and I did not mind it one bit. It was wonderful. It was really well balanced. I think I warmed this in my bathroom or my bedroom, and it was nice. It was warm. I adored it. I warmed it all week long. It was a brand new bar, and I warmed it over the course of, over the 2 weeks, so to speak, right? Okay, so Dutch Apple Bread was up next. This one I warmed like in the towards the kitchen area of the house, the dining room, and it smelled wonderful. The apples smelled so yummy. The whole house smelled great. I don't know that it lasted, the full 2 to 3 days, the whole 48 hours plus whatever, like maybe this one did. But for those couple of days that it was warming, awesome. It was so nice to walk in and have that scent. All right, Fall Into Love, probably my favorite of these 5. Probably my favorite of these 5. We're gonna talk about the next one too, but this was a nice, fresh tree, outdoorsy scent without being a lot of pine. It was perfect. It was perfect, and it had staying power. It filled the rooms nicely. I loved it. Forever Fall, probably right on par with the Fall Into Love, right? Not too cinnamony, not too spicy, not too pumpkiny, just perfect. If I had to pick one, I couldn't. They were both great. And I loved it. The whole house smelled great for days. It was, it had a nice staying power. Even after a couple of days walking in and out of rooms, I would catch it every time I would walk in, and it made me so happy. The last one, and maybe the one that just, I won't say didn't last as long, the White Pumpkin and Driftwood. It smelled wonderful, but yeah, after about a day or so, I couldn't catch it anymore, if that makes sense. For those of you who are new here, you don't know, I leave on my warmers all the time. There's my new Mickey. Yes, I love it. Still available. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I leave my warmers on 24 hours a day. I drop wax into them, and then I change it out after 2 to 3 days. I take all the wax out and I drop new pieces in there into all of them, and then I leave that for 2 to 3 days. And then I clean them all out and start it over again. So number one, I want to gauge when the scent drops off. I'm in and out of the house all day, at work or whatever. And so every time I walk in and that wonderful scent hits me, I notice it. I notice it. Scent is so personal. And when you walk into somebody's house and it does not smell good, you know, you've been there. That's, oh, I can't have that. I can't have that. I can walk in and I know the garbage needs to go out. Like you don't want that. You don't want that. So that's what I do here. I do that because it makes me happy, and then I get to gauge how all these things are performing, and then I get to come back and let you know, because I don't want to tell you, oh yeah, I like it, but I have no idea how it's going to last for you, you know? And again, this is my opinion. You might absolutely hate Midnight Mahogany. I loved it. I loved it. You might not like it. Perfect. No worries. No worries. Warm what makes you happy. Then also the other thing is all these that I've already gone over, I did use them all 8 pieces new. Some of these other ones that we're going to talk about, they started out already missing some pieces, and I just like threw them into the mix because I wanted to warm them, I wanted to experience them, and I love them. So that's the way the wax works in my house. Also, during the August, September, all the way into January kind of season, I warm a lot of wax as opposed to January to August, because January to August, I might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 warmers around the whole house in total. And when spooky season comes, right there, out come all the Halloween warmers, all the fall warmers, all the pumpkin shaped warmers, the witch shaped warmers, the new warmer of the month. She's so cute. And I go through a lot of wax, a lot of wax. I probably have 15 to 16 warmers going at any given time. So the other random waxes that I warmed over the last 2 weeks, and they're kind of random, and I just threw them in there because I wanted to, and I love them. So Falling Apples, this was a new scent that came out last fall, winter, and I enjoyed it. I think I probably was down to like half of a bar of this, and I just dropped it in some warmers. I loved it. The apple's really great. It's not a warm apple scent. It's like when you're outdoor in an orchard kind of thing. Okay, cool. Hemingway, this is not available. I got this in a Bring Back My Bar set earlier this year, I believe, and I liked it. It was really strong, not in a bad way. It was just a lot of scent. So I liked it. It's not available anymore. I don't think I added it to my club, but it's fine. It's cool. I liked it. It's what I warmed. Cashmere Pear. I think I added this to my club. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. But this was also a Bring Back My Bar scent earlier this year. It was very warm, and just the littlest bit of that sweet pear scent that I love. I love pear scent. I love warm pears, tarts. I love the fruit itself. An Anjou, nothing's better. And so this one I warmed, I think, in my bedroom, and it was just a really nice, warm, slightly fruity vibe. I liked it. Mango Matcha, it's no longer available, but this was a scent that was available just this past 6 months, and it was new for the spring summer catalog. Everybody in the house loved it. The boys specifically asked for this to be warmed in their bedrooms. Hey, can I get mango matcha? Can I get mango matcha? Yes, you can. So this is just one of the ones that we went through in our house in the last 2 weeks, but I think I've covered this one or talked about it over the last few months anyway, because I did warm a lot of mango matcha over the last few months. Another one that's not available, I think it was a Bring Back My Bar. I don't know, for some reason I was just like pulling out the oldies but goodies. And this is a Bring Back My Bar that I got earlier this year also, the Vanilla Suede. This one I did put in the bedroom. I loved it. I should have added it to my club, and I don't think I did. So shame on me. Well, yeah, it happens. And Classic, not available. I mean, this one's an oldie but a goodie. Tinselberry. I adored this one, and it was... I know it's a little early for a Christmas scent, but I mean, who cares? Warm what you want. I love it. The berries were nice and bright and crisp, and it's not too like Christmas spicy kind of thing and outdoorsy. It's just really nice. Yeah, so that's everything that I warmed over the last 2 weeks. Again, I know it's a lot, but I have a lot of warmers and I turn my wax over quite often. And so let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them down in the comments or contact me on my social media. All the links are down below. And thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the follows, the likes, the all just the great, the great feedback. I appreciate it. Join me for another video. Look out for one in a couple of weeks, and then probably some unboxings happening. There's a lot going on in Scentsy land. So catch you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.